Who are you? Who created you? These questions still unanswered here on earth, where you find yourself in physical reality. But those are just words. What do they mean? You find yourself in visible light, the electromagnetic spectrum of light. We are also aware of the other energies shaped by light. Radio waves, microwaves, infrared, ultraviolet light, X-rays and gamma rays are some of the energies shaped by light, on which you call the electromagnetic spectrum of light. It's a dance, it's a show, a performance of energy, and you are a small piece of this light right now, invisible light, having an experience. Each experience defined by the energy called emotion, which will tell you, is this a good experience or is this a bad experience? Emotions are the treasures of creation, which allows you to define your experiences. Moment after moment, each holding an experience, the illusion of the form of being called time, which gives your linear mind a linear experience, the illusion of a beginning and an end. Light does not begin, light does not end, and you are a small piece of this light in physical reality. Who are you? You are light. Not hopes and good feelings. No. You are the energy that comes from that big ball in the sky, that bright big ball that warms the earth. That light. Energy, essence, soul, beingness. Child of light. Who created you? We need to move outside physical reality, visible light. We're having a linear experience, a line, the illusion of a beginning and an end, a birth and a death. We need to move outside our show of lines to non-physical reality, where things are not lines, they are circles, cycles, endlessness, infinity. There's no beginning, there's no end. And we need to look at this infinity, this energy, this formlessness, this beingness, to understand who created all of us. And we're going to call this infinity, this formlessness, this potential of possibility, of creativity. We're going to call this potential of being. We're going to call her Big Bubble I, Bubble Infinity. From within Big Bubble Infinity, in the start of this cycle of the universe, another bubble extended from, an energy was shaped from Big Bubble Infinity, and she had her first daughter. And we're going to call her An, Sister An, or darkness, Daughter An, darkness. Because from Big Bubble Infinity, another energy shaped, a personality formed, an essence extended from infinity. A third bubble, we're going to call this essence Ra, or light. Brother Ra and Sister An. The first three bubbles or energies of existence, which is also the first Trinity in the universe. Mother, daughter, and brother. In the beginning of this cycle, brother and sister exploded from infinity, and this was chaos and destruction. So you can imagine, it's easy to imagine, that the first bubble or energy or essence that were shaped or extended from brother and sister were also chaos and destruction. And we're going to call their first creation, the energy that was shaped from within them, we're going to call this bubble hate. And you refer to this energy, this personality, this being, this essence. You refer to this energy as Satan, the dark monster. Sister An and brother Ra would find creating, existing, experiencing in chaos and destruction would only lead to their bubbles eating each other, meaning the implosion of the universe, their creations falling back into each other, getting smaller instead of getting bigger. So in the beginning, the universe was stuck and did not grow. And sister darkness and brother light would find the only way they could grow their universe would be in union, if they work together. But remember, many forms of being, essence extended from these experiences, with hate being the eldest son, Satan. This was the beginning of existence in this cycle of big bubble infinity. So in order to grow, in order to create a universe, expand, Brother Ra realized chaos and destruction and hate is not how him and his sister can grow a universe. Big bubble infinity, placing the endless potential of being in sister An. Big bubble infinity, placing creativity in Ra, which means the only way they could grow, extend their universe would be if they work together. Sister An, bubble An, being the potential, the building blocks. Brother Ra, being the creativity, the idea of being. The building blocks, the sister, and the builder, the brother. And Ra realized the only way they could grow their universe, their creation, would be not to fight his sister, but to unite his sister. And from within Ra, his first daughter extended and shaped a new personality, a new energy, a new being, shaped from Ra. His first daughter. And this bubble we will call love. Ra decided to love his sister, unite in union. And when this occurred, another bubble, another energy shaped and extended from Ra, which will be called his second daughter. We're going to call this bubble, this essence, this personality, we're going to call her balance. And just like the first Trinity, big bubble infinity, big bubble An, big bubble Ra, the first Trinity, from within Ra, a second Trinity formed, the Trinity of light. Ra, light, love, and balance or harmony. Because Ra decided the only way they can grow is if he loves his sister, darkness. Light and darkness united. And the universe started to expand and grow. The new bubbles were not eating each other. the universe were not imploding back into itself. But of course, in the beginning, brother Satan or son Satan, the first energies extended, and all his extensions of being did not like this occurring. Energy, Satan, bubble Satan, only existing in hate and destruction, got jealous of darkness and light uniting, got jealous of bubble love, first daughter of Ra, and bubble balance or harmony, second daughter of Ra. And jealous first son, bubble Satan, decided to wage war on darkness, on light, which were now united, and wage war on love and on balance. And this has been continuing for the endlessness of the cycle of existence up until now. Fast forward many experiences of existence, many extensions and shaped energies into the possibility of creation. Fast forward many new bubbles that formed from light and from darkness, from love and from balance. Ra and his two daughters and his sister An. Forward many new bubbles that were shaped and formed. And you will find yourself also being one of these bubbles of energy, of personality, of being that were shaped from, coming from the first Trinity, big bubble infinity, big bubble An, big bubble Ra, coming from the second Trinity, Ra, love and balance. You are an extension, a personality, an essence extended from all these bubbles as they extended down like a tree, growing branches and leaves. You are one of these small little leaves. So you are yourself, an essence, a being, an experience, but you are also part of the tree itself, big bubble infinity, the potential of all possibility of existence, with her son Ra and a daughter An. Ra taking his first daughter as his wife, which were later known as Isis. Ra, in physical reality, known as Osiris. Ra's second daughter, known in physical reality, known as Nephesis. Another son that extended, which is called fire. Just another personality, an essence that extended into beingness, was called fire. And this essence was called Set. You are an extension of these essence of creation, the possibility of being, the infinity. You are also an extension of these energies. And you are now having an experience in physical reality here on earth, in visible light. You are a small piece of light, invisible light, having an experience. But in non-physical reality, you are endless, you are infinite, with endless potential, endless creativity, endless possibilities of being. And like I said, we fast forwarded many experiences. But between Big Bubble, I, infinity, and you, many other bubbles were created and extended. And many of these bubbles you can see with your eyes For example, galaxies, solar systems, stars, planets, the life on these planets, the atmospheres, the kingdoms, the animals, the plants, inner earth, and all the other life in the universe are all bubbles, bubbles of creation, bubbles of infinity. So, child of light, being of light, take a moment. Go and look at yourself underneath a microscope. And you will notice, when you have a look, you are nothing but a whole bunch of beautiful, beautiful bubbles, perfectly shaped and brought together by imagination and creativity. The energy called light, sound, and color, brought together perfectly to create all the little bubbles which are called you. You are not a slave. You are part of the kingdom of light, the galactic federations of light, the galaxies of existence in the universe. We are your family, and we are all here. Many, many beings from many galaxies, we are here. And when you go outside at night, 1 o'clock, and you look up at the skies, you will notice the stars do not behave like stars at the moment. During the day, the clouds do not behave like clouds at the moment. Because beautiful bubble of endless creativity. All your other bubbles, your brothers and your sisters, have arrived. No longer are you a slave. You are light.